Okay, so as we said in our last video, we're installing an isolator in the van so that when it's cloudy and there's not a lot of sun or it's rainy, we can still charge the battery on the battery in the back batteries, so that we have electricity to cook and to use our lights and charge our devices and everything. So by having the isolator, when we drive, our batteries will be charged.
Right now we're drilling holes so we can run the wire to the car battery, which goes to the isolator, and then from the isolator to our batteries in the back that power everything back here. You have a positive going to the positive on the battery in the front, and then that goes to the isolator, and then a positive from the isolator that goes to the batteries in the back. And on the picture I saw that there's a negative that goes from the batteries in the back to the batteries in the front. But then I saw a YouTube video of a guy connecting just the two positives and then a ground. So that's what I'm doing because I don't want to run another wire, and I don't have another wire.
This is the one that we bought on Amazon. We'll link it below as well.
It came basically with everything you need besides the drill and the drill bits if you need to drill holes. But if you're doing this before you've built out your van, it'll be a lot easier. So you should be able to do it with everything they provide here.
Well, wait, didn't you have to get a fuse thing?
Oh, well yeah, it recommends you should always have a fuse between the positive wires and wherever they're going. So I already had two 100 amp fuses, which I'm going to use, and I'll show you guys when it's done. Alright, so this is the isolator. We have this red cable right here. This is going to be run all the way to the front to the batteries that to the car battery. Here is the other positive that has the 100 amp fuse on it, and that's going to be going to our batteries back here. And then once I connect these, I'm gonna put a 100 amp fuse right here on the other one as well.
So you'll have a fuse on either side?
Yeah, on both positives. So on this one, and then I'm gonna cut this and put one right here. So
and what does that do again?
If it gets too much power, it will blow the fuse so it doesn't destroy your batteries.
And then like you just switch it back on though, it doesn't kill anything?
Yeah. Well, yeah, because these are breakers, so you just switch it back on like that. See, it came with this red cord. I had this one already. So, but they give you this red cord and two other clamps because you're supposed to cut this and use it for both sides, but since I had this one, it worked out perfectly.
So what's next?
I'm gonna finish drilling the holes so we can run the wire all the way to the front, and then we're gonna connect it to the battery up there. Oh, before I connect it, I'm gonna add the fuse so I don't kill myself.
Okay. Perfect. Could have gone a little higher, but it's okay. Now we'll just do like the same on this side. Okay. Alright, new drill.
New drill. Samey.
Good one.
Can you take the funnel out of it? That's embarrassing.
Put it right there.
Right here. How no one knows. Now just one more hole, right?
Yup.
Our van is a mess. Whenever Mansai works on things, he's so good. Like, he gets everything done, but like,
looks like a friggin' tornado hit. Oh, Monty's in the sun.
Oh, is he trying to get in the shade now?
Well, I don't think he can get in the shade. Do you want to be in the shade now? It's not very hot, but maybe you just don't like the direct sun. Hmm? Come on, let's move you over here. Maybe in the shade. Go ahead and lay in your bed.
Walking over to this pretty little lady.
I got these for Buddy. They're on sale.
Where'd you get them?
Just don't worry about it. I have a present for you. Do you want a toy? Can you get in your bed? Get in your bed. Good boy. How about this toy? Or how about this toy? Oh, can you say please? Good boy. There you go. Where are you
Cookie. Hey, buddy. Hey, buddy. Alright, everybody. So I'm going to go ahead and install this breaker, 100 amp breaker, on to this wire right here. Okay. That will work for now. I'm going to cut the wire right about here. Or, wait a second, should I cut it up there so if it ever blows I can reset it from in there instead of having to come back in here? Sam, I think I should probably put the breaker somewhere on the inside. I think I should break the breaker somewhere in here so if it ever blows, I can just reset it from in here. Oh, this is gonna take a few tries. Oh, that's embarrassing.
Side note, while Mansai is stripping that over there, these are my favorite cookies from Trader Joe's. is in the front seat, where the driver puts their feet.
I should probably use proper tools. You want to test it to see if it's still hot?
Oh yeah, let me just test it. No.
I don't want to touch it.
Now what?
Let me go connect the one to the car battery.
Like the solar battery?
Yeah. I'm gonna connect the cable to these house batteries.
But what are you doing right now?
Oh, I'm just tightening the bolts on here because I didn't tighten them. So I'm just gonna drill this into the wood right here so it stays. Hopefully.
What is that you're drilling into the wall?
The isolator. So I'm gonna connect it to the house batteries. So this is supposed to be the ground, so I'm just connecting it to a negative on the fuse box. And then I'm gonna put the cover back on.
And then we test it out?
I think so. I'm gonna just go double check the connections up front. Make sure I have it connected. Hopefully we don't have an explosion. So I'm going to turn the breakers on first. The battery first.
What are you doing?
Turning on the battery breaker. So the batteries are on. Then the solar panel breaker, so the solar will be on. The breaker for the inverter. I'm gonna check my phone to make sure everything's charging. But I might have to reconnect. Let's see if the solar is running. Perfect.
What does the solar say? 101 watts we're getting in?
Yeah.
Alright. Start the car and see?
Start the car. It jumped to 100, so I think it is working.
Yay!
It's not because it's at 100%, that's because it's getting in watts, so it will show 100.
Woohoo! Good job! Alright guys, thank you for watching the video. That's how to install an isolator in your van. Hit the like button if you like it, subscribe, do the bell thing, all that stuff. Alright.
Love you guys.
Bye.